Hi, YouTube. My name is Gary, and well, recently I'm pretty pissed off. That's mostly. Let's start by saying that I'm a gamer, but I don't feel really proud about being a gamer right now. Um, it's mostly because of these so-called hardcore gamers. Point I'm saying what I'm trying to say is I don't believe in hardcore gaming anymore. It's mostly because the so-called hardcore gamers think they're hardcore, but in reality they're just fucking douchebags. Hardcore gamer is actually dead, in my opinion. It only consists of flamers or ignorant people. Let's start recently. Recently on a forum, Power Web forums, on Power Unlimited, www.powerweb.nl. There was some discussion about whether or not PC gaming was dying. It wasn't actually a blog from some guy called Steven, I believe. Yeah, it was Steven. Um, he still believed that PC gaming still survives. I actually agree with him. PC gaming will actually survive. Um, but I'll elaborate it on another blog or something. But anyway, I also commented on the fact that Street Fighter 4 um, will probably fail, mainly because Capcom refused to realize that DRM, digital right management, is actually ruining their games. Um, it's a discussion that's also been raised by Steam. It's a discussion that's been raised on the forums of um, of Capcom, and Capcom refused to change their opinion on Sekrom. And but anyway, one of these idiots didn't even know what DRM was. The word DRM is one of the basic words you need to know as a gamer, as a hardcore gamer. If you don't know what the fuck that means, you don't deserve to be calling yourself a gamer, in my opinion, or at least not a hardcore gamer. But well, that's not really a serious offense. What I do think is a serious offense is all the bullshit Sonic is getting over himself. Uh, what the fuck? I mean, Sonic Unleashed wasn't really that bad a game. I've talked to a lot of people who played Sonic Unleashed. It's a good game. It's not the best game. It's nowhere near the original Sonic games. But does it have to be like the original Sonic games? It doesn't have to be like those games. Likewise, the Sonic and the Secret Rings. Not it wasn't a bad game, so far I heard. Um, Sonic and the Black Knight. Don't see what's wrong with it. In my opinion, Stuttering Craig is a fucking douchebag because he only comments on the bad things of Sonic the Hedgehog. Um, it's no offense, Craig. I love your show. I love your shows, Squirt Tech and Destin is a fucking douchebag. Anyway, yeah. Um, no offense, Destin. Yeah. But anyway, what the, why does Sonic get all this crap? He doesn't even deserve all this. Sonic Rush was a pretty damn good game. I have Sonic Rush. I played it. Didn't get past level 2, but that's because I suck at gaming. Doesn't mean that the game is bad. It just means that I'm bad in gaming. And I've also seen some discussion about uh, how Sega abandoned their fan base with the Dreamcast era. You know why the Dreamcast didn't have a lot of good games? It's because you guys, fans, Sega fans, refused to buy the Dreamcast. You know why the Wii will get a lot of good games? Because we Nintendo users actually bought our Nintendo Wii. And well, let me put it this way: if something doesn't sell, it's not worth supporting. If something does sell, let's make more games, perhaps even good games. And that's how Nintendo saw it. Nintendo saw a lot of gamers bought our system, and sure there are a lot of shit on the Wii, but there still are some good games on Nintendo Wii. Don't forget that currently there are a lot of good games on the Wii. Um, don't have all of them. No More Heroes. I don't have the game, but I'm pretty sure it's a good game. Mad World. Uh, also don't have it, but I'm pretty sure it'll rock, and I'm going to buy it maybe one day. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It's not the best Super Smash Bros. Game. It might even be less good than Melee or 64, but I still enjoyed the game. It's a good game. I enjoyed Super Mario Galaxy. I didn't really enjoy Twilight Princess, but that's because I have a low attention span. But there are a lot of good Wii games out right now, and people who complain about of the current lineup of Nintendo Wii. How can you call yourself a gamer? How can you call yourself a Nintendo fan? That's fucking bullshit, really. Um, yeah, yeah, and yeah, what the hell is wrong with why do we actually need to say PlayStation is better, Xbox is better? I have a PlayStation 3. I don't have an Xbox 360, but I have my own reasons. And I admit my reason of not having an Xbox 360 is pretty stupid, pretty lame. Yeah. The only reason I didn't bought a 360 is because I have something against Microsoft. But that's bullshit because I still use Windows Vista. So I admit it's a bullshit reasoning. Uh, Xbox 360 is actually pretty good. I've played nuts and bolts, and it actually made me wish that I actually had a 360. But since I'm pretty much a retard, I refuse to buy a 360. I do have a Nintendo Wii, like I said, but why do we need to? Okay, it's part of our current society that we flame on everything that exists, like consoles we don't have. But why the fuck do you, as an Xbot, or as a Sony fan whore, or a Nintendard, or whatever you call that, why do you need to come at our boards? Why do you Nintendo person or Microsoft idiot come to our Sony board? Why do you non-Microsofters go to an Xbox board? Why the fuck would it really pisses me off, really. Anyway, stay tuned for part 2, where I'm going to rant a bit more about all the shit that's happening in gaming world and whatnot. And I will also recap what I actually yeah. So get ready for part 2.